Pokemon TCG Pocket is out, and I believe that I made the best deck possible. It's so good, I can see it getting nerfed in the near future. So this is how the deck is constructed. We have 2 Staryu as well as 2 Starmie EX. That's like the main damager, as well as a full line of Froakie, 2 of each. So you have 4 base Pokemon only, and you can't mulligan in this app. I've noticed I've never mulliganed. You can have like 1 basic Pokemon in there and it will always draw on your first turn. So you won't have any like unwanted Pokemon that could pop up, like say a Farfetch'd or like a Pidgey or whatever that you think that could work well as filler. There's no need for filler. For the trainer cards, we got potions. We have a 1x speed. You're not really going to need it unless your Frogadier or like Greninja is out there. 2 Pokeball, a red card just to be annoying. Professor's Research to, continuously draw cards. Misty, only 1 of them. You don't really need it because there's not a lot of energy to go around, but this can just help you set up a little bit quicker. And then we have a Giovanni just in case you need 10 extra damage. I've been there. We've all been there. And that is essentially the deck, and it's very simple, but it is very good. And I am not going to make any cuts. I'm going straight into a game as we speak, just to show you how good this deck is and how confident I am in it. And obviously I am going to be playing trading card game player, not beginner, just to get even better opponents. You can try this out in beginner, but you can go straight into trading card game player, and there is our opponent. So any cuts that you see from this is just from me, I don't know, yapping or whatever, but let's get into it. I want to get into a good meta game. I want to go against a Pikachu EX deck or a Mewtwo EX deck. This guy has the Mewtwo card sleeves, so I hope it would be a Mewtwo EX because I feel like Mewtwo and Gardevoir is what the meta is right now, but it really should be Starmie. And it looks like this guy's running a Magikarp. Okay, interesting. I don't know how I feel about that. But we got Professor's Research. This is just a tip. I always Pokeball before I Professor's Research just so I can have a higher chance of pulling something that I would actually really need instead of doing it the opposite way. So let's see what the Professor's Research gives us. Another Starmie and a Frogadier. That is perfect. And then we're just going to go ahead and end the turn. There we go. That is a good start. Good start so far. Okay, another Professor's Research. I will definitely run that. Let's see. Froakie and another Frogadier. This is good. This is good. Okay. So now I can set up my... Oh, no, I can't put Frogadier on it because I just placed that Froakie down. That's okay. But we're going to set up, just in case. What do I want to do here? Because if I knock this Magikarp out, it's going to bring in a Starmie that will knock out the Frogadier. So I'm going to set up the Starmie EX, my Starmie EX at least. Let's see. Okay, Poliwag. This guy has a lot of different cards. So I don't think this guy's deck is well constructed. I think at max you should have like 3 different lines of Pokemon that you can run, but I like to stick to 2. There you go. He has the Starmie. Okay. That makes a lot of sense. So I guess we go trade for trade. We'll go Froakie there, and I can energy up this Frogadier. So let's see. Let's see how this pans out for us. Down goes the Magikarp, and he should be sending out the Starmie EX. Yep, there's the Starmie EX. So here comes Hydro Splash. That's fine. That's fine. I'm going to send out the Starmie now. Hopefully I can pull the Greninja soon. So I'm going to send out the Starmie. I'm not going to Giovanni, although we can knock it out with the Frogadier afterwards. So maybe I do Giovanni just so I can get that good setup going. So let's see if this pans out for us. We have no other supporters that I'd use. So let's go ahead and Hydro Splash for 100. Starmie versus Starmie. This is the ultimate test. Okay, setting up the Eevee now. Interesting. This guy has too much going on. Too much going on, I'd say. And then we're gonna send out this Frogadier to clean up the Starmie. Oh wait, we're gonna win either way. I keep forgetting that this is just best of 3. Okay, well, there goes that first match. I'm gonna try to find a meta deck to go up against either Mewtwo or Pikachu and report back. Okay, so we found someone with a Mewtwo EX deck. So I'm going to show you guys how this deck performs against, I believe, the most popular deck in the meta right now. We have a Pokeball that will bring in a Staryu. Now, this is going to be the indicator if we will set up the Staryu or set up a Froakie. So we're going to want to use the Professor's Research, and if we pull a Starmie EX, I'm going to set up the Staryu. So there we go. Where do I go? No, you know what? I'm going to set up the Staryu. I'm going to set up the Staryu for sure. And we will go ahead and end the turn there. We're going to save the red card for when they have maybe 5 cards in hand if it gets to that point. But if they draw cards and use cards a lot, we might just have to use it. You know what? Yeah, we'll go ahead and red card this. And we're going to set up the Froakie that isn't damaged. Because if I put this Frogadier on top of that Froakie, it can just get destroyed by the Farfetch'd. So we're going to evolve that Froakie. We're going to add an energy to Staryu, and then we're going to set up the Starmie. We can definitely sacrifice the Froakie and still win this. Setting up the Mewtwo EX now, okay? Knocks out the Froakie, that is fine. They can't even get Gardevoir, but even if they were in the position to get Gardevoir next turn, they wouldn't be able to knock out the Starmie with Mewtwo's Psy Drive attack. And what we're going to do here is put the Staryu in. We're going to start setting up that Staryu. Evolve to Greninja. Now we get to see the Greninja in play. And Greninja has a crazy ability. Water Shuriken, do 20 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon. I'm just going to start damaging away this Mewtwo EX that they're starting to set up. Even if we didn't do that, Hydro Splash will be able to do the job. Can't set up for Gardevoir either. If this was Curlia, I would be scared. I'd probably switch to the Greninja. But in this case, we're just going to go ahead and attack the Mewtwo EX again, just because they can't get to Gardevoir by next turn. If they got to Gardevoir next turn, they could get 2 energies on the Mewtwo, which will be able to do 150 damage to my Starmie, knocking it out. I think they're thinking about quitting. I mean, I'm one Water Shuriken and a Hydro Splash away from winning here. Oh, Potion. Okay, that changes everything. So I'm gonna have to switch out here. It will be able to knock me out next turn. Yeah, let's go ahead and Professor's Research. Hopefully we can pull a fresh Star. Actually, I wouldn't even want to pull a fresh Starmie. Yeah, we're gonna have to do this. We're gonna set up this Starmie here. Actually, wait, we don't even need to set up that Starmie. We're going to just give Greninja an energy, because why not? Because Starmie has 0 retreat cost, by the way. And we are going to retreat, and we're going to send out the Greninja, and then we're going to end the turn. That hurts. That hurts. If they can get a Curlia off right now, that might be bad news for me. We'll see. Another Mewtwo. Okay. Interesting. Side Drive. Okay, there we go. So our Greninja's out. That's fine. Because it can't, you know, get enough energy on it. We're going to send out the Starmie that isn't weak, and we're just going to go for it. I'll use a Giovanni just because, I guess. And we're going to Hydro Splash. Down to 10. It's literally one shot. What are you going to send out now? I think he's in a losing position no matter what. Yeah, even if it gets a Curlia off right now, I don't think it's going to matter. X speed. If it has 2 X speeds, okay, that could be problematic. Oh wait, it won't be able to switch out in time though. Okay, I think I win, and we will go ahead and Hydro Splash. So yeah, I think no matter what, I win. I'm trying to think of any possible way they could win, but doesn't look like it. Homie needs more Curlias if they're running 2 in there. That would just be very unlucky. Oh, and they conceded. Okay. That was a weird Mewtwo run. We almost lost, but then it's like, dude couldn't pull Curlia for whatever reason. So we're going to try to get into a Pikachu match just to show you guys how this works. Okay, so I can't for the life of me find someone that's running Pikachu. So whoever we match up against here is going to be the battle that tests out this deck for the second time. okay? You got a Pikachu profile picture. They might be running Pikachu. But I promise you, I've won many, many battles against Pikachu decks with this Starmie EX deck. It is very possible if you play it correctly. But let's see. They're running electric. They are running electric. We might have summoned the Pikachu. We got a pretty good start here with Pokeball and Professor's Research. They got a Farfetch'd. Not sure what it is, but they have electric type in this deck for sure. We're on a Pokeball. Always Pokeball before you Professor's Research, just to thin out that deck. It went from 14 to 13 now. And let's see, we got a good probability of pulling a Starmie? No, okay, but we have another Professor's Research there. So it's looking good. It's looking good. Farfetch is like the popular choice for the filler card. It's good. It's good. It does 40 damage for only 1 energy. So I'm not denying that. But there's really no need to run this. Ooh, I will take that red card actually. I need Starmie / Misty. Starmie, Giovanni. Oh, and a Greninja. That would have been crazy if we got Misty though. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Frogadier. Let's get that evolution in. I could Starmie and then swap to the Frogadier. You know what? I'm just gonna let him take that Staryu from me. We're just gonna set up this Starmie EX. Interesting how there's like no other Pokemon on this guy's bench. Surely you're not running just Farfetch'd. That would be terrible for the video. Professor's Research. Come on, bro. Get something on that board. Get something in the bench. Zapdos. Okay, Zapdos is a good counter to this deck. So let's see if we can beat a Zapdos. And an Eevee. So it looks like they are going to be running Jolteon, I would assume. Okay, they're setting up the Zapdos EX. They're probably going to knock out my Staryu now. Go ahead. You got it. I love it when they take forever. Okay, there you go. Down goes Staryu. Okay, now let's send out the Starmie EX. We're going to get an energy on there so we can get an easy knockout for this Farfetch'd. Oh, and we just pulled the other Starmie EX. That's annoying. But we're going to evolve into Greninja. Greninja goes absolutely insane. We're going to damage away the Zapdos EX. And then Hydro Splash. There we go. Oh, they're sending out the Eevee now. Okay, they're continuously setting up the Zapdos. We're going to set up the Greninja now. Water Shuriken, the Zapdos. It might just come down to luck if they can get more heads than tails for their Thundering Hurricane. We know what's coming. Zapdos is set up to be one-shotted by us next round. But right now, they're going to need to get 2 or more than 2, 3 or 4 heads to be able to knock out my Starmie EX, unless they have a Giovanni. Okay, here we go. 4 flips. Can only get 2 or less, and I survive and win. This is what it all comes down to. There's 1. There's 2. Hey, we survived. Let's go. Hanging on by a thread. Down goes Zapdos now. Let's go. Oh, conceded. They knew. Okay, so that is how this deck works. We had the odds against us with their type advantage, and we still did it. We still won with a little bit of luck, but I mean, that's just how this game goes. There's a lot of cards that revolve around coin flip. But regardless, Starmie EX is a seriously good deck. And if you want to work on getting XP in the future, I'm sure there's going to be battle rewards as well. I'd highly suggest picking up this deck and testing it out. So if you enjoyed this video and you want to see more Pokemon TCG Pocket content, make sure you like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.